At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage our next presenter. I'd like to welcome John Sweeting from ARIN, presenting update from ARIN. John is the Chief Customer Officer at ARIN, and he and his team maintain and oversee all aspects of customer relations and things that happen at ARIN. Anyway, we're happy to have John here today and provide us an update on things that have happened at ARIN since November.
Thank you very much. Okay, hello everyone, I'm John Sweeting. I see Lee's leaving the room because he knows I'm going to give you the right answer to the question. It really, 8 years, you can't tell. What would happen if those addresses came into play? It would all depend on policy. So, could take some years. If it was in ARIN, if that was added to the waitlist policy, we give out about, I don't know, maybe about 5,000/24s a year. So there'd be, if it's just a /8 divided up, 13,000 would take us 5 years. So it all depends on how much space comes back to the RIRs and what the policy is to give them out to the community. All right, I'm gonna give you some quick updates, things that have happened at ARIN since the last Nanoff. We'll run through fee harmonization, membership structure, Nonoff update, IRR, and ARIN 49 meeting, waitlist and transfers, and I'm trying to talk a little bit fast in case there's questions. So, fee harmonization. As of January 1st, our fee structure is flat. We no longer have an ISP schedule and an end user schedule. It's flat. Everybody pays based on the number of IP address resources they have, whether it's V4 or V6. You pay the larger fee of what category you end up in. The only difference is we do have ASN only holders, and they pay $150 a year. We also have a fee cap on any legacy resources that are held under an LRSA, and that fee cap is $150 this year, goes up $25 every year going into the future. Customer breakdown. We've got 15,750 customers that have signed an RSA, 756 that have signed an LRSA, 7,619 that are ASN only, and then we have 15,155 legacy holders that pay no fees. Transaction fees that have changed, transfers went from $300 to $500, and there's new fees for org create, $50 to org create and $100 to do an organization recovery. Membership structure. So this is flattened membership structure as well. We now have anyone that has either IPv4 or IPv6 resources directly from ARIN becomes a service member. Within the service members, we have general members, and those are the organizations that wish to participate in ARIN governance and vote in our elections and do nominations and all that good stuff, excuse me, to do with elections. The general members we had on December 31st held their general membership status and don't have to apply. However, they will have to vote within the next 3 elections to keep that status. Service members, new service members can apply to be a general member. They just have to indicate that they wish to participate in ARIN governance and vote in our elections. If they should not vote, once they get it, if they don't vote in the next 3 elections, they will lose it. There's no penalty though. If you lose it and you decide you want it back, you apply and you get it back. The IRR Nonauth update, we've been saying for quite some time, it will be retired on March 31st of 2022. We changed that to the 4th of April. We wanted to miss that Friday and the 1st of April, April Fool's Day, to send out that announcement that it's actually gone. If you have questions about this, you really need to either submit an Ask ARIN ticket, reach out to Brad Gorman, send an email to routing.security@arin.net, or contact the registration services desk, or reach out to me, or go up and talk to the guys up in room 604, the ARIN room that's here at this hotel for the rest of this meeting. Our next public policy members meeting is scheduled for April 24th to 27th. It'll be held in Nashville It will be a hybrid meeting with both in-person and virtual options. Registration is now open. I believe it opened yesterday. Okay, waitlist and transfers. I noticed in the last presentation that the presenter talked about, if we could get rid of IPv4, the faster the better, force people over to IPv6. Well, some good news is that waitlist resources are running very low. We're getting to that point at ARIN anyway, where we will not be filling the request at the rate we have been. Over the last year and a half, each quarter we exhausted everybody that was on the wait list, whether they wanted a 22, a 23, a 24. Last quarter, we did not do that. We, I believe, gave out like around 200 out of 240 that were on the list. It's anticipated that through the year that will go down. However, we do have a few pockets of larger space that's been involved in fraud or other things and were revoked, and we're waiting for a period that we hold on to them before we redistribute. So there might be some spurts in the second, third quarter, but by the end of this year, going into next year, the only space that will be given out on the wait list will be space that gets recovered from mostly non-payment. So that space usually would only satisfy 20 to 30 slash 22s or 23s. So it's going to get very thin, and the wait list is going to get very long, and the time it takes to get space off the wait list is going to be very, very long. Transfers are marching right along. Lee's happy with that. In 2021, we had 712 merger and acquisitions. Most of those were getting ready to do the next category, which is the market transfers and the inter-RIR transfers. We had 300 completed. Inbound mostly from RIPE and APNIC, 947/24s. Outbound, 8,844/24s. Most of that space was legacy space, so it's not a big hit to ARIN's revenue stream. It actually helps a little bit because it's space that we were having to take care of that we weren't receiving anything for. And that's it.